Lauren Boebert got booted from Beetlejuice. Wait until you find out what she was doing inside the theater that caused the ushers to take her and her male companion and kick their butts out the door. Shocking. Shocking, I tell you. Let's watch the video footage. This is inside the musical. The Beetlejuice is a musical. It used to be a movie it still is a movie with Michael Keaton and Gina Davis and one of the Baldwins. Was it Alec? Pretty sure it was Alec. Anyway, great movie. You know, Winona Ryder was in it. God, there's so many famous people in that movie. I didn't even realize it. But anyway, they've turned it into a musical and it's touring the country and it comes to Denver and Lauren Boebert, who's from Colorado's 2nd District, was there. She was there with a dude. Now, keep in mind, Lauren Boebert has recently been divorced. She and her husband of several years got divorced. A little bit of a back and forth, not the cleanest, not the friendliest divorce that ever happened. He made some accusations. She, I think, countered with some it doesn't matter. They're donezo. And now she's at the theater with a new guy, a guy that nobody knows his name, totally unidentified. They're there watching Beetlejuice. And then watch what happens. You can see inside the theater. It's like night vision camera. That's why it's in black and white. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's two dudes and they're kneeling in the aisle right next to Congresswoman Lauren Boebert and this guy that she's with. And one of the dudes gets up and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're going to have to leave." And then the other dude gets up and she's like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And he goes, "Yeah, ma'am, you're going to have to leave. You have to leave right now." And then the two dudes are standing up. People start looking around. All of a sudden you can see there's a woman over here. There's a commotion starting. Clearly Lauren Boebert is now saying something back, probably loudly. I've met her. She's not the quietest person. And keep in mind, I assume the performance is going on this entire time. There's people on stage probably singing, probably dancing. Finally, it looks like she gets up out of her chair, gets out of her seat, and she's grabbing her coat. She's grabbing her things. She goes into the aisle. This unnamed man that she's with, who's not her husband, also the guy's like, "Look, you got to come too." I think she was going to leave him there. And now all of a sudden the usher's like, "Dude, no, you're both out of here." So the guy gets up and they're following the usher out. And I don't know what happened to the other usher. I guess he left. People appear to still. Okay, now here they are. This is jump to the camera in the lobby where she comes out and she's apparently now very, very upset. I mean, as you can imagine, she's a congresswoman and she just got booted from the theater. She put on her nice clothes, all that kind of thing. They walk her out of the theater. They take her up the stairs. They're making. It's not just you need to leave the theater. It's you need to get your stuff and get out. But I guess if you're booted from Beetlejuice, what else are you going to do? And then they're walking. They've got that we have the same kind of ugly carpet in blue. See that red ugly carpet they have in this theater? We have the same carpet here, except it's got a blue tinge to it. They're waving, they're screaming, they're yelling. They're going around the theater. That's a big theater, man. They got to go all the way out the lobby. Oh, she's pointing at the usher. She's saying she's all like this. She's all like, "You don't know what you just did. You have no idea." And now she's sashaying out. She's leaving the venue. See if there's this is like a 4-minute. Oh my God. It just keeps going on forever. It's just, where does it ever end? She's just walking and now she's walking backwards and yelling at the guy. Or is this just, oh, I'm sorry. This is a different angle of what we just saw. And then her boyfriend is there saying, "Okay, it's fine, Lauren, let's just get out of here. You're causing a commotion." Some of the staff is still cleaning up. She's finally, I believe, near the front. There's the merch table. She's walking by the merch table. She is not buying any memorabilia, by the way. She's not getting a Beetlejuice hat or a T-shirt or one of those $40 commemorative, what do you call it? The programs that they sell with the full color photos and the interviews with the cast. And then look, here they are on the street. They got street cams of her walking around. Anyway, so here's basically what happened. According to the New York Post, GOP Representative Lauren Boebert was tossed out of a musical over the weekend over unruly behavior throughout the show. Boebert was attending Beetlejuice, the musical, at the Temple Hoyne Bell Theater Sunday evening, along with an unidentified male, after fellow audience members complained the two were being loud. Again, I've met Lauren Boebert. I can corroborate she is loud. Theater employees accused the two of vaping, singing, recording, and causing a disturbance during the performance. At intermission, the two were confronted by ushers who warned them of their behavior. The outlet reported that security received another complaint about the patrons being loud, and at the same time they were recording 5 minutes into the second act. They told me they would not leave. I told them that they need to leave the theater, and if they do not, they will be trespassing, an usher told the newspaper. The patrons said they would not leave. I told them I would be going to get the Denver police. They said, go get them. Boebert, the second-term congresswoman serving Colorado's 3rd district, did I say second? Sorry, I meant third, and her guests were again approached by 2 security workers and escorted away from their seats during the show. We just saw that riveting footage. As she was being escorted out of the theater, Boebert stopped several times, once to take a selfie, while other times to turn around and seemingly yell at the security guards while wagging her finger. When they reached a vestibule of the theater, Boebert reportedly resisted exiting while asking the workers, do you know who I am? And I'm going to be honest with you, speaking from experience, yelling, do you know who I am? Never works. It's never a good idea. Nobody cares. And if, first of all, if they do know who you are, it's embarrassing that you have to ask them. Second of all, 9 times out of 10, they just don't care who you are. And if they don't know who you are, they definitely don't. Again, take it. I've had personal experience with the do you know who I am question. I'm on the board, she said. I will be contacting the mayor. Police arrived at the theater and waited in the lobby until Boebert and her sidekick left. The pair were later seen walking hand in hand after leaving the venue, with the mystery man spinning Boebert as they walked through an empty plaza. So look, it seems like they had a good time. You know, maybe they were just, it may have been like a first date, or it's early in the relationship. They were really excited about each other. Maybe they were showing off a little bit. Lauren Boebert herself posted on X, it's true. I did thoroughly enjoy the amazing Beetlejuice at the Buell Theater, and I plead guilty to laughing and singing too loud. Everyone should go see it if you get the chance this week, and please let me know how it ends. So there you go. She had a sense of humor about it. Now, nobody mentioned the vaping other than a couple of the patrons, and I have no actual footage or proof that there was vaping going on. But just know this. Whether you're Joe Biden, whether you're Hunter Biden, and apparently whether you're Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, no politician is above the law.